Hello, my name is Klavs and welcome to another Mazda 6 video. This time it won't be about the car. You saw the thumbnail, so let's go straight into it. You've seen the previous video how I replaced this starter. I had to open this starter up and clean it all out for it to work again. It was fully dead. You saw in the many videos ago that this wasn't working. So the tools what I used to rebuild this starter and put it all back together are like socket or wrench, or you can use anything to undo this and this. So I use an 8mm socket, 12mm socket, screwdriver, a little hammer to give a little tap, Phillips screwdriver, so a plus, and a thermal clean, so basically for cleaning electrical components. And you will need 4 smaller size or small zip ties. See, this is small, a zip tie. This is normal size zip tie. This is a small size zip tie. So a small size zip tie. That's it. So let's go straight into it. Usually on these kind of jobs, removing this is broken already. These kind of things, you put the socket on and give a little whack with the hammer to shock load it a bit. So if it gets stuck, like this happened, it got stuck and I just snap the bolt. If you snap these 2 bolts, you can't reuse this one, it will just fall apart. So let's undo this. 8mm, 13mm and Phillips. Now for me, what was wrong with my starter? With this starter when it's quit working, this all was fully clogged. This wasn't even shiny. This was all black coated and it was sticky. This, and these pads in here were all sticky, coated and not working that well. So it couldn't spin electricity to spin those gears that spin this that steps out into the flywheel. So basically, literally what I did is get the thermal clean, just went to town, literally went to town to get this shiny back, because this is riding on these brushes. They are spring loaded brushes. There's a spring inside. See, there's a spring on each of them. They're spring loaded. So this is riding the metal contacts right here. You can get sanding paper and just sand it bit down. Like this is 500. See, this all came off. See, that black is coming all off. That's cleaning your contacts. So make sure this all is shiny and metallic. These pads inside are clean, and that this spins freely. I didn't clean this. This is a bit dirty, but it sits here. It's like sits here, and it's a cover. Make sure here it's clean, and these brushes aren't worn down. Wait, hold up. This comes off like that. And the spring came loose. This face of the brush is riding right here and transferring electricity. That's why they are worn like that. See, they are worn differently. Now once you go clean all this, I'll show you how to assemble these brushes, because you need 6 hands to push them back in and hold them in there, so you can put this back in. See? They are tight tolerance, they are tight fit basically. So that's where the zip ties come in. I'll show you one and speed up on the other ones. So what you want to do is make sure that the spring is in there. See, the spring is there. Then you loop the zip tie and start on 1 click. There you go, 1 click. Now you're gonna push in by hand. This then put zip tie over it. So the zip tie holds it in. And then tighten the zip tie. There you go, and now you can see it's inside there. Now I'll do the rest on all 4 of them. And this one sits on these posts, like that. So I'll quickly can do the rest. So there you go, that's the finished result. So to assemble this back on, these splines ride on those gears. And these are magnets, so it will latch in. You need to spin this to Now you see that it's almost sitting flush. Now we need to cut the zip ties and pull them out. See, you cut all the zip ties and you push it in and pull it out and it will sit properly. Then the brushes will be touching the... That's how you do it. You just cut the zip tie and push it back inwards and pull out the zip tie. There you go. It's all cut. All 4 zip ties are out. Now we can put on the cover. It has this lip here. Done, that's it. Torque settings for all of these are good and tight. Now this is the number. FOMCO L509, 12 volt, 9XYJ or 7 M000T 36871, Mitsubishi, Japan. This camera doesn't like to zoom or actually focus on things. Now a little bonus for you. I could end this video right here, but I'm gonna show you attach jumper cables to a battery right there. And we'll show you that this spins. Even though I disassembled it, it's still spinning, it's still going. Yeah, I could use this starter if I didn't have new one. I could still use this starter. I didn't mess it up and I didn't ruin anything. And I assembled it correctly. Let me show you. These are jumper cables. Usually you jump a car, battery from battery. I'm gonna use the jumper cables to jump from the battery to start the starter, to make it spin. Ready? So that's all. That's how you can dismantle and clean the starter to give it the last chance. I cleaned this and I had luck. I could use this for 2 weeks before the new starter arrived for my car. So maybe this actually helps. Or if you need to replace the brushes behind, just the brushes, could help. I hope this video helps. See you next one. Bye bye. As I wave with the starter.